Spare Academy.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Hey everyone, Ultimate Despair here and welcome to Inscryption, arguably one of the best roguelike deck builders out there. Thank you so much for everyone who voted on the community poll. But now, before we get into the game, I would like to give a quick shout out to our latest subscribers, that being Judas Brown, Fenrir Bloodmoon and Ryoman Toge. Thank you so much for subscribing and welcome to the Spare Academy. And now let's do a new game. Which I can't do. I guess continue then? But I don't have a save file. Huh. We'll see. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. I mean, yeah, I never played it. Allow me to remind you. Play the scroll card. Okay. Guess smack dab in the middle here. Now, play your Stoat. Okay, so that's how we view the board, and that's how we view our hand. Now, Stoat. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifice must be made. Okay, sack the scroll to play the Stoat. An honorable death. Play the Stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn. And commence combat. Your Stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is his attack power. 1. Your Stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Okay, seems like it's... If those teeth indicate anything, then you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Okay, like this. My turn. Play Coyote. Your Stoat stands in the way of my Coyote. My Coyote dealt 2 damage to your Stoat. That means your Stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. Okay, so I'm assuming this is my... This is the deck and this is the squirrel pile? Yeah, it is. I think I'm gonna draw from my deck. Okay, it was a misplay. How reckless of you. So now I don't have enough sacrifices to play any of them. I think. That was a blunder. Can I go back? You may only draw a card at the beginning of a turn. Okay, well I guess this Stoat will die. Oh no, attack first. Because you are learning, I will pass. You've drawn all the creatures from your deck. A squirrel is your only choice. Okay, makes sense. So then I play the squirrel next to the Stoat. Good. And then, what do you do? Can I like take a look at you? Right click. Ah, there we go. 1 attack, 6 defense, and you have 3 attack and 2 defense. Or like health. In that case, let me play a wolf to be a bit more aggressive. So sacrifice the Stoat and the squirrel, and there's someone at my door. I just started the recording session. Okay, now let's sacrifice the squirrel. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed but not removed from your deck. Ah, okay. So I can draw it again. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Okay. A little ominous. And now play the wolf. Good. And that's all I can do here, so let's end the turn. Deal 3 damage. 3 damage dealt, 3 weights on a scale. And pass. Oh, you just pass, okay. In that case, just play another squirrel down here. I mean, you deal 0 damage, but if we need to sacrifice you, we can. But it doesn't matter, because the wolf's just gonna deal 3 damage to you. That should be a win. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. I mean, it's a tutorial, so I guess that's fair. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Two denizens of the forest approached you tentacles. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. Okay. And the undying cat. Sacrificing this poor beast does not kill it. Ah, that's useful. Only one may grace your poultry deck. I want the cat. So we can play some more wolves and also the turtle. Another creature joins your caravan. I was gonna say the art style and art direction in this game is just top notch. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. Okay. And have a second. Sweet. Another useful implement. It'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. Okay. So I guess these are items that we can use in combat. Very nice. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe. You'll help me? Sure. Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Okay. So do we have a wolf cub? Behold the rulebook. Okay, so you're a fledgling. A card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. Okay. So you will turn into a wolf, good to know. And I cannot rules card you, okay. Okay, what shall we do? We need to sacrifice someone for the cat, but I believe we can just play the squirrel. And then sacrifice that for the cat. Need I remind you these items? I mean, I right click, okay. To the user, a squirrel is created in your hand. A squirrel is defined as 0 power and 1 health, okay. And what do? To the user, you will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Okay. I don't think I need to use the scrolls right now, because I can just... Actually, I could. No. So, we sacrifice the scroll for the cat. And place the cat over here, out of harm's way of the wolf. I mean, the wolf has to go through the boulder first anyway. But I also have to go through the stumps. Actually, I need to play a squirrels, okay. Squirrel card. And then play the squirrel here. And then we use both of these for sacrifices for the river snapper. Can I place you on the boulder? Okay. So I should place you over here, I guess. So we can start nibbling on the stump. And yeah, sure. Oh, I shouldn't have used that. I can just use the cat to summon the stoat. Here we go. I like you. You're funny. And that's all I can play. In our space, there is no room for a card. So that's end our turn. Can you play a bet? Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Okay, I shall draw from the deck. For a wolf. I'm sorry, Mr. Stoat, but I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice you again. Don't want to use the pliers. You place a weight on the scales. Yeah, so I guess it's just instant damage to our opponent. And in that case, we just play the wolf, sacrifice the cat, and I'm sorry, Stoat, but you gotta go. Wow. Cards of personality. I like it. And that is our turn. Okay, now you've matured into a wolf. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Okay. Oh. Ha! My bat flew right over your cat. Not much we can do. So how about we just draw a final card from our deck, which is another wolf. I'm gonna save the wolf. So that I can then play a squirrel next turn on the boulder. And then sacrifice the cat and the... I mean, the bat here is kind of difficult because our wolf cannot attack diagonally, so it just has to attack straight ahead. Attack our opponent's life points directly. What does the bat say? Oh, you can only read on like symbols. Okay, airborne. A card bearing the sigil will strike an opponent directly, even if there is a creature opposing it. Okay, good to know. And you are many lives. When a card bearing the sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. Good to know. In that case, how much damage are we gonna do? 2 more. And we are at 3 health. Okay, I'm just gonna use pliers. Oh. Oh! That was only 1 damage. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I mean, it said that the pain was temporary, but it's a whole freaking, like, molar tooth. Okay, pass turn. Okay, actually what we could do, since our River Snapper is kinda pointless here, we just have to out-damage the enemy. And I believe how we're gonna do that is, place a... oh yeah. Draw a card first, and then place a squirrel over here. And then use the cat and the River Snapper to summon a wolf over here. So that's 6 damage this turn. And we take 2. Okay. And we should be able to outdamage our opponent like that. If my plan is correct. Or just win outright. That's also fine with me. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now blighted terrain. Okay, yeah, I can see why this game is so appealing. It is freaking amazing so far. It's just a tutorial. What do you have here? The young wolf cub grows into a wolf after a single turn, and it only costs 1 blood, okay? What do you have here? The meek sparrow, an inexpensive if feeble flying creature. I mean, flying is good. 2 defense. We already got wolves in the deck, so I think we're just gonna take the sparrow here. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. I think the cat is just too valuable here. I mean, that's only for... Now, how does the wording work here? Because I'm pretty sure when the cat is sacrificed, that only counts for combat and not on the, you know, sacrificial altar. Do you want to try that? Let's do it. For the lols. And here? You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. A host. Oh, does that mean that the ability is transferred to another card? If so, that is pretty sick. In that case, I want a sparrow. There's a dagger here. I mean, it only transfers the attack? We'll see. Oh no, now you're infinite. Awesome. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the cat now lives in the sparrow. Now we have an immortal sparrow. That's cool. It's so cool, actually. Now we have combat. Oh. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. That's not good. So you're flying wolves. Okay. What do we have here? We have a coyote and a bat. Both are flying. You have 1 attack and you also have 1 attack. Okay, but they do need to take 1 turn to actually get into a attacking position. So I am just going to play a squirrel and then sack squirrel for the sparrow and use that to block. I mean, they're both the same, so I'm just gonna place it for the coyote here. Good. And pass turn. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Oh, they get to move and attack. Oh, that's not good. I need a squirrel? Because we need to kill both of them, so I'm gonna play a squirrel here. And then sacrifice the sparrow and the squirrel for a wolf. So that I can then attack the bat and kill it. And pass turn. Alright, sparrow only has one attack. Okay, but it will kill the coyote next turn. And I'm gonna draw from my deck. Oh, he's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. I mean, I'm sorry, Stoat, but I mean, you're just a little too juicy. So sacrifice the sparrow and play the Stoat over here. Back on the board. Hell yeah. And pass turn. So now that should be 3 damage to our opponent and 1 damage to the coyote, which kills it, and the Stoat also attacks for 1 damage. Okay. And that should tip the scales in our favor again. Oh no, the sparrow doesn't attack cards. Right. You're 4 damage away from winning. And also Wolf Cup. Oh. Okay, I kinda messed this one here up, but I mean, the River Snapper's kinda useless here. Well, I'm sorry, Stoat, but I guess I have to draw a final wolf. And then sacrifice you, I'm sorry. But need to kill this Wolf Cup here. And then that is 1 damage and 3 damage. So I guess that's kind of the downside with flying units, is that they cannot attack cards. Oh well, pass turn. That is 3 damage, 4 damage to our opponent, yeah. And then we take 2 damage. Okay. Bit of a slog, but we'll match, hopefully. Now it's even again. Okay. And then we play squirrel. Sack the squirrel, sack the sparrow, and play the River Snapper. 1 additional damage, but I do believe that is 7 points of damage. We should win right here. Oh yeah, nice. And some extra stuff for us. Impressive. You might yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Okay, get a new card here. What do we have? A grizzly. The monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its efficiency. The rebel skunk. Its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. Stinky. The creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power. Okay, that's useful. And the adder. You instantly kill any card, right? Yes. And the creature perishes. I mean, 4 damage is quite good, but 3 sacrifices? We can make it work, probably. But the skunk is only 1, but you have 0 attack. Let's take the grizzly. Let's go big. Okay, what do we have here? Campfire or something? And I can't right click, so I cannot see what these do. I believe that was a sacrificial altar here. And we don't have anything to sacrifice, I believe. At least nothing with an ability, so how about we just go to campfire? Maybe get something? You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Is that gonna be a 50-50? Where, like, either they eat the card or it gets enhanced with 1 power? I would love to try it with the Grizzly, but, I believe the River Snapper is our least useful card right now, so, have at it. That worked. The fire warmed the poor River Snapper, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the River Snapper away from the fire and left. Okay. Maybe there's a chance, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do we have here? There's a way out, for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent, or I will tear you to shreds. Oh, poor Stoat. So we have a grand fur. What does that mean? A card bearing a sigil will block an opposing creature bearing an airborne sigil. Okay, good to know. In that case, what do you have? You have a sparrow and a... Oh, you've got a grizzly. Gulp. I mean, we do have a river snapper. And 2 are blocked. Which means I can't even summon the grizzly even if I wanted to. It's a little interesting. But I guess I will play the squirrel here. And then draw a squirrel next turn. And then sacrifice both of them to get the river snapper out. Maybe that's a good idea. We'll see. You can attack in. And you... Oh, it's 4 damage right off the bat. Oh my lord. Yes, so draw squirrel. Play squirrel. Sacrifice both squirrels for the river snapper. And block the grizzly bear. That shall give us at least a little bit of tempo. Another grizzly there. Okay, okay. And now we got nothing to sacrifice, so let's just draw a squirrel. And play the squirrel for the stoat. So we can block the grizzly. Oh, you sure? You'll do fine. Can't insta-kill any cards. Okay, pass turn. Oh, it's bad. We just lose. Yep, that's a loss. We've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel, beside the door. Okay. And this is kind of where we go into the escape room aspect of this game. Because, yeah, the whole game was played on this table here. But we're actually in a room where we can move around and stuff. You want the candlestick, right? Oh, I just snuffed the candle. I got the knife? No. You want the candlestick from atop the, what was it? This candle? No. What did you say? Can you repeat yourself? The candlestick from atop the barrel. This one? Bring it here. Oh, you've got a lanky hand. Now, sit back down. As you wish. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Okay, does it just skip the battle then? Okay. I do want items, yes. Let's go to the left. Oh, so let me sit down more comfortably. Yes. Okay, what do we have here? A river snapper, a stalwart snapper. A near impenetrable defense. I mean, not really. And also mushrooms down here. A grizzly and a raven. The conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. Do I? Can I look at my deck? I can. I want cheap ones. Ah, maybe the mushroom means that we already have in the deck. Okay. In that case, do we want another river snapper? Maybe we can use the river snapper to like stall the enemy so that our flying unit and maybe a grizzly or a wolf can damage him. I mean, the raven cannot block any attacks. Or can it? No, it can. It just cannot damage any cards. So that is some quick 2 damage there. I think I want river snapper. And I get some items. Rock may get you out of a hard place. Okay, just blocks enemies. Powerful item. Turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Oh, that's very useful. Choose one. And we got pliers. Give me the hourglass. Black goat. Its bleeding yields 3 blood. If you can ignore the bleeding. And a boulder and a squirrel. Give me the black goat. That sounds awesome. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. Also sounds very good. Yes, give me that. Feeling overburdened enough with full 3 items. You carried on. You look like a boss. Oh, the trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clicking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hee-haw! It was the prospector. Oh, like, in terms of atmosphere, this game is immaculate. Like, holy crap, this is so good. Got a coyote and a black mule. What does that mean? Sprinter. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction described in the sigil. Okay. So at the end of your turn, you will move here. But the coyote will also be here. At first, we need to block. Sparrow, you only have 2 health, right? So I'm gonna put the sparrow over here, probably. Yes. So we can get our infinite sacrifices up. Okay, that's good. Pass turn. I do want to save the black goat for the... I want to save the black goat for the grizzly. We don't have another one cost sacrifice, so I think it's probably just better if we draw a squirrel here. And what do you have here? Another coyote? Okay. In that case, squirrel over here. And then sacrifice both of you for a wolf, which will kill the coyote. Good. That's an interesting thought. You could also just place the wolf over here. Which would actually be better in this case. Hold on. So, the wolf kills the coyote, which means we don't take 2 damage. But if you place the wolf over here, it attacks the opponent's life points directly. That's 3 damage. And then we take 2 damage back. So we have a net gain of 1 damage. Okay, interesting. So blocking isn't always the right decision. Good to know. Very interesting, I'm loving this. Okay, and now you block here. The river snapper, do I want the river snapper though? Give me the grizzly bear. Oh, it's stout. As soon as prospector again, easy boss. The mule's key. Okay, and now you only have 1 health. So in that case, sacrifice a sparrow for the stoat. Place you over here, and you will kill the coyote. Wolf will deal 3 damage to the black mule. Oh, pack mule, not black mule. Reading comprehension. Or more like reading in general. It's not really comprehension, it's more like reading the correct words. Okay, give me the grizzly. Not a rubber snapper. It's fine though. I believe we can just pass turn here. Good, good. And now you will attack and kill the wolf, okay? That is fine. Please give me the grizzly bear. There we go. And then use our black goat. And then sacrifice the sparrow for the goat. And then sacrifice the goat for the grizzly. Good. Unfortunately, you don't have trample, but it's fine. Oh, did we even need to? Oh, that was totally wasted. Okay, it's fine though, it's fine though. We're learning. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. Oh, we got 2 lives. Ah, okay. That was gold in them cards. Oh, that's not good. Gold, I've struck gold. What do you have here? A bloodhound. Guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing this sign will move to that empty space. Okay. I mean, at least we can sacrifice some stuff now. Pack Mule doesn't do anything. And you deal 2 damage. First of all, draw. Yes, for a wolf. That's what I like seeing. So I just have to wait until the gold is destroyed? I guess. Okay. Get him. Okay. It's kinda awful. So how about I just draw a squirrel now? And yeah, that black gold was totally wasted. Maybe I'll just place the squirrel. Can I place you on top of there? No. Tell you what, squirrel over here. And then just use the scissors on the bloodhound. Instant kill, nice. Good to know. Oh, an adder. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I can't really do anything. I don't have any 1-cost cards. Or can I like... Ah, no, the sacrifices have to be all on the board at the same time. Okay, good to know. Nothing I can do here, so just skip. And then the adder moves up, kills the gold nugget, and then we are back in the game. So wolf cup there, okay. Seems like we also have infinite scrolls. So squirrel here. And then... could also play a river snapper here. My stronger one. Yeah, because it doesn't trample anyway, so river snapper, our stronger one. For both of you, and you kill the adder on your turn. And then place another squirrel over here to prepare for once that wolf cub moves up and destroys the gold, and then we are back in the game. The music is making this really tense. I love it. Yeah, you do need to destroy this gold nugget here, but then the wolf cub evolves. And wolves have... no, okay, we can just play our own wolf and then kill this wolf over here, okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, new cards, okay. Dagnabbit, my mule. Oh, okay. So if I kill the mule, get cards. Good to know. What do you have here? A sparrow, a raven, a bullfrog. Card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing an airborne sigil, okay. Good to know. Well, first of all, scroll. That is a no-brainer. And then... don't really need a bullfrog. Do we need a raven? You're just gonna play the wolf here. Okay, wolf will kill you. You will deal 2 damage to our opponent. And then I can play another scroll. Good. I guess I can just play the sparrow? Yes. It's better than a scroll anyways. Okay, pass turn. Okay, it's 3 damage. And you got nothing. Okay. In that case, just pass turn and die. Sweet. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Sweet. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. What do we get? Strange larva. A largely unimpressive specimen. But you do something. Fledgling, a card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. Well, but I can't see what it turned into. Child 13. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? I mean, that's literally just the black cat, so... Huh. And a gag. The uninspiring gag. Perhaps you can find use for it. I mean, it's a 1/1 for 0, so it's not bad, but I want to try the larva.
Ultimate Despair Live.